Hey everyone, Sir Jellybean here, and we are back with Steel Division 2, the Orsha campaign. This is part 9, I believe. And we are here, obviously, on more of the southern flank. It is now our turn again. And there's lots of disorganised enemies. Now, first of all, we do need to start bringing some reinforcements in. As you know, our infantry forces are diminished heavily in the north and in the central areas. So first, straight away, I've been having a quick look. I'm thinking the 200, this infantry division here, which brings in the ability to bring these heavy anti-tank guns as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring them straight in, and what we're going to do is try and move them up to the north and up to the centre, move them as quickly as possible, and reinforce the lines for when the enemy starts pushing again. Down here, we still are a bit thin on infantry, but we had to prioritise the centre and the north. We do have these security battalions coming up. We will reinforce the line everywhere we can, to be fair. Security battalion's also going to join up here. We also have another security battalion down here. And we can start digging in a few more of our men. Get them all dug in. Anyone that can dig in will dig in, as I think it's a wise choice. Don't think any of these mechanised forces, these can technically dig in, but we can also hit some rear guard units. There's a lot of damaged forces back here, which we should be able to overrun quite easily, which is great. Down here, I think everyone's dug in that can be. We're just going to double check. Anyone who needs to dig in needs to do it. Make sure we get full advantage. He can dig in as well, but at the moment we're going to wait because these are disorganised. We can take advantage of that. Yes, so the reinforcements are in now. These are all disorganised. There's not much that can save them. We'll just have a look and see what they've actually got. Do we have the recon plates? The reconnaissance should be front recon. We do air recon down here. And there we go. We've got air recon up now, and we can see exactly what they have, I believe, some of these units. These are all disorganised. If we can take out their infantry and stuff, there's not much that can really save them. Can these attack? Can these attack? Alright, you attack first. Click to prepare battle. And we're just going to do it with him first. We'll not attack with him. We attack with just him then. And there we go, completely destroyed. That's fantastic. Click to prepare battle. We do it again. Alright, do it again. We've destroyed them. And then we're going to attack with them. Click to prepare battle. Do it with them. That's another unit destroyed. Is there any way we can attack them? That would actually bring the artillery units in. But if we can do it... it's a bit risky. What does he actually have? He's just got lots of artillery. He does have some infantry. They've got some infantry, but we'd be pretty light on that. What we'll do is we'll actually attack through here then. And we'll try and attack these disorganised units here. Yeah, if we can, let's do it. This infantry force is still fairly capable. So we're going to push in here, click to prepare battle. What we're going to do is we're going to bring in what they got. They've got... We don't actually know what they've got. They won't actually be in party. So all they have is artillery. So this should be quite an easy little battle. If we bring him in, and we do have a bit of our own artillery, or we could bring in... Yeah, we've got our own artillery we can bring in, so we'll do that. And then we'll get straight into the battle. Actually, is there any air support available? There is, but it'd probably be a bit too much. We should be able to mop up this artillery force. All it's got is artillery guns and light infantry. It doesn't actually have these 122mm and they're 122. They won't be able to survive infantry getting close and engaging, and they won't be able to survive our artillery also smashing the living hell out of them. So it should be an easy win. I'll see you in combat in a moment, gentlemen. Well, I was expecting to go into a tactical battle there, and it completely destroyed that disorganised unit, maybe because there was nothing to assault in A. So that's another unit destroyed. Can we attack them? Yeah, this should actually bring in some enemies there. They do have forces. So this will probably be like a major engagement, but the southern flank is completely crumbling. So click to prepare battle. Now we'll be getting a battle. Apologies for that. I still don't understand every mechanic of the game. So if we bring them in, we do have... This force is pretty battered. This is Panzer Grenadier unit. They're battered. Bring the artillery in, bring the tank destroyers in. They will have access to a couple of units, I think. So I think if we bring in Night Bomber Group, just in case. And there we don't need the tank destroyers, I don't believe, so we'll start assaulting the position now. And I'll see you in combat in a moment, gentlemen. And here we are in combat, and all they have is the artillery regiment, so this should be quite an easy one. They are on the defensive though, so we still have to take this seriously, but reconnaissance will be key. I think we do get recon from the artillery unit, so we'll get these guys out, and their first goal will be to move up and give us some line of sight. This is the map we actually struggled on last time, so Straight away, these guys will be moving up to the forests, return fire only, and same with these. We're going to move them in. The enemy can deploy quite defensively. I don't think they've dug in, but they do have artillery potentially on their side. I think kind of an all-round infantry push will be to our advantage. We'll push straight through all these positions down here, and we'll go straight into the town. These squads will basically push up and immediately bring the pain on the enemy. We're actually going to do quite a large Panzer force to push up as one, and their goal will be to just hunt straight up to that position. Or we could do seize, so they'll move up and try and seize that, which would be great. In the middle, we do have Panzer Grenadier units that can move up here. If we move them straight up the middle, this line into the trees and stuff, well, the building, should I say, we're basically going to bring the infantry force to bear very quickly, and it's going to be their job just to hunt straight into location. As soon as they get up there, they can get into position and start laying down the pain on the enemy, which would be fantastic. The quicker we take the points, the quicker we'll overrun this artillery battalion. Obviously, if we cause a lot of damage, and if we're able to destroy a lot more disorganised units, it means the southern flank is going to be completely broken, basically. Down here is pretty open. We do have a tank destroyer battalion. We do have reconnaissance as well. Put you on return fire only and start moving you up. It will use some Marders with their supporting tanks. Do we have any tanks left? Not many. We'll take the commander with the radio, and we'll move them up with the supply truck, and they'll be able to be a bit of a mobile assault force. Down here, we'll need infantry to push. We do have Panzer Grenadiers. We'll move them up quite, because they can set up defences there. We'll move them up a bit more steady on this one. And what we'll do is we'll just have them hunt up to this location and then seize. I don't think I need to put hunt and seize, but I'll do it just in case. We do have reconnaissance that can come straight in. Artillery observer, we just need recon. And then what we'll do is we'll bring lots of bombers in, and that should be enough, and that's it. We'll go straight into the battle, so let's do it. So straight away we're going to get recon there and recon there, and what we'll do is the first objective is to push up quickly, see where the enemies are. They won't have much infantry wise, I don't believe, so we should be able to take advantage of that. And their artillery is going to be vulnerable. We'll try and take out as much artillery as we can, as if they haven't got any artillery they're not going to be able to do much at all. Enemy contact. Oh, we do have some infantry there. That's fine, we'll be able to hit them straight away. There we go, right. Get the bombers straight on these artillery positions. Keep the recon up there. Get reconnaissance around here. We do have a bit of a early contact, I believe. These will be the artillery guns, won't they? Absolutely, absolutely. So keep the forces around there. And here comes the air support. I want this... can we zoom in on him? I want to focus on him. Whoa! Jesus. We're going to see some air support definitely coming around here. Where's the recon? What are you doing at? You should be over there. Whatever happens, we definitely hit something. Some good hits. And these forces are pushing up all around. What we'll do is we'll have these guys hunt forward and just move the bike up. You can see we've definitely secured a foothold. It should be an easy one, this. Has he got weapon systems still? I think he's evacuating. Enemy contact. It's only light stuff anyway. Bring in the bombers, take out the infantry if they've got it. They may have some infantry on board that, but they'll not last long. Oh, one sec. Let's slow down a sec. Where's the night bomber group? Bring in more air support. And what we'll do is we'll bring in more reconnaissance, bring some recon over here. Might as well destroy the infantry as soon as we can. The quicker we can destroy everything, the better. Stay over there, recon, stay over there. If we can spot for our stuff before they start using artillery, that'd be fantastic. And this general force here, if we just have them hunt up to position. these guys if you want to hunt up to these positions as well. Actually, hunt up to here. These air supports should be engaging. I want to see if they get nailed these Studebakers if we can. There's lots of infantry on them. So now's the time, gentlemen. Now's the time. Gonna hit him. Hit him. Get recon there. Oh, we seem to have lost the targets there. Just stay around there. Once the recon lights them up, should be able to see them. Enemy artillery's down. They might be firing a bit. Where's the recon? Can we spot them? Come on, plane. There we go. Hit them. These are infantry forces. Let's take them out while we can. Well, artillery's engaging. That's kind of interesting. And there we go. They shouldn't last long anyway. Artillery's about to smash them. I want to see them get bombed. Oh my god. Right. And just hold a sec. Let's bring in more infantry forces if we've got them. We haven't actually got that much to bring in. We've got pioneers. Bring them in. And if we unload them at position. Actually, if we hunt these towards there. Yeah, I know they're crumbling. Just push through. And if we push the armour up here to hunt. We do have more air support. We might as well use it. The more we've got, the better, to be fair. Bring them in. Knock out their artillery. Every artillery gun that we can knock out is a win. Absolutely. Absolutely. And these guys, just keep pushing forward. This should be an easy one. Easy battle, to be fair, but the southern flank has completely collapsed. This is why I brought infantry in for myself, because I know that I'm getting short on it. And if you get artillery units and stuff that are separated, it's not going to end well. Nice, steady push all the way up. You unload at these positions there, support the armour. Oh, this should be beautiful. Come on. Oh, it's not good to be Russian artillery. Not good at all. The more of these guns we take out, the better, before we finish the battle. We want to try and find as much as possible. You know what? Just have them all floating around, all the bombers, ready to engage as we find them. Reconnaissance, keep pushing. Recon, keep pushing, see if we can find it. And this will be over quickly. And there we go, we've already got... That was artillery down as well, fantastic. Seems like there might be some forces in the middle here, that's interesting. Oh, look, there we go. Bombs away, bombs away. Take him. Let's just have these hunting up here. Have the bite move up. Well, there we go, lots of artillery. Let's hit them before they make a mess of us. Come on, let's do it. This is a lot of artillery, actually. That's a hell of a lot. This is going to be absolute devastation on their artillery forces. Holy crap. Whoa, that's a lot of bombs, a lot of destruction. I'm loving it. Let's get more. Oh, we've got any bombers available? We do have these units available. Let's hit the artillery where we can. Bring them up, bring them up. Let's start speeding up a bit now. It doesn't look like the enemy has anything to stop us. And yeah, it's basically going to be a wipe at this point. Just keep pushing. Easy win. Southern flank is basically going to be ours. The plan has actually worked out quite well. Quite happy about that. I didn't know if I'd pull it off. I thought maybe if it doesn't work, I'd probably lose the entire line. But the Russians are now going to be in panic mode at the south. We might be able to push up to the river if we're lucky enough, or try and encircle. I'm not seeing any more forces on the radar. Or on the map, should I say. We've got recon coming. If we can spot any more artillery, it'd be ideal. Let's see if there's anything there. Let's do it. Let's see over there if there's anything. Just get the recon to go across. Oh, this would be glorious. I like to watch artillery burn, especially these 122mm. Anyone who's plays Gates of Hell off front knows how deadly they are. Holy crap. And then we do have some bombers. Go and bomb him if you can. There's been more air forces in. The air force has actually been really useful because we probably want to court most of this artillery. And if they get a chance to retreat, these weapons could be quite nasty to us if we don't actually kill them. So you might as well get everything in the air while we've got advantage. They did it to us, I think it was last match, where they had the air advantage, but we did have some air defence. 20 seconds, let's see if they can do it in time. Try and get it if you can. And that's it. Complete victory, total victory, easy win. Don't think we lost anything now. Let's go on kills. They lost basically all their artillery. So I'll see you in the character screen in a moment, gentlemen. And here we are in the aftermath. So obviously they lost a ton of artillery. We lost nothing, so let's see what happens. And destruction of those southern units. So right now, their southern flank is in absolute dire straits. If they don't readjust, then maybe they try and break through the centre, but if we keep pushing like we are, and there's a good chance that we can probably push all the way up, up north. Now these units here are pretty bad position, pretty bad states. So what we're actually going to do, we're going to push infantry forces up. We're going to push infantry up. We're going to push artillery up. And basically the idea is to stop them being able to actually bring reinforcements in. We're going to be hot on their heels, basically. We're going to get straight in the face. And we'll just be ready to absolutely smash the living hell out of everything they have. He was bombarded. They can't move anymore. He's digging in there. He can't dig in. He can't dig in. As you can see, the southern flank is collapsing. Now, these are priority points here. These are towns. If we can push them up to the south where these bridges are, we can basically hem them in. That's why these forces are going up to the north to reinforce. And I'm trying to think. We can't actually attack anymore down here, but these will probably reorganise next turn. But he's in a bad way. He's actually cut off. I didn't even realise. Can we surround him? Yes, we can. We can have him surrounded. So they're actually out of supply, which is pretty bad for them. They'll have to fall back. And up here, there is some vulnerable units. We can't actually get to them, I don't think. No, they're a bit far. If we push further in, that could be brave, but at the same time, very cool. We'll bring some artillery up for them as well. And we'll push further along the line here. Can this security battalion attack him? No. That's weird. Okay, stop. These can. What does he actually have? He has some infantry. We don't have any infantry in these forces. That's my worry. There'd be nothing for reconnaissance. So it'd be very, very tough to do without taking massive losses. It's a very interesting one. I'm sorry about this. I'm just procrastinating. Is it? Just thinking really hard. Making sure things are dug in. This is the Nashorn Tank Destroyer Battalion. They aren't dug in, so I'm thinking, are these digging? Dig them in. These are Armadas, correct. If we actually pull these tank destroyers back to here, we can bombard the artillery. Oh, there, because that is, I believe, the heavy. That's the damaged one. The heavy one can still hit. Can he bombard as well? But I think it takes our artillery off us. We could bombard that. Do it. So we'll bombard both the heavy artillery units, because if that stops them being able to attack, they're basically stuck. Down here, what is that? That is OT-34s. That's like a shock regiment. Holy crap, they're flame tanks. We do have the Stoogie Boogies there, though, and we do have a lot of infantry stacked up and artillery to defend, so we should be fine. We do have this security battalion, which is going to push further down here. Oh, they've got anti-tank rifles and light machine guns and stuff. But if we can fold the southern flank in, that could be an easy win. So I'm actually going to end the episode there, I think. Oh, actually, we'll click to the next turn and see what happens. I think I've brought everything up I need. Obviously, I will show some people who may not have seen it last episode. We do have access to the heavy Panzer Battalion, the Tigers, these beasts. But at the moment, I'm not bringing them in because we've got to keep the lines stable with infantry. That'll be there when we'll probably bring them in when we have the ability. So let's just click and turn and see what happens. So down here, these are disorganised. Oh, we've been attacked. Oh, very interesting. We are very light up there. They can also bring in infantry. We only have... What do we have? We have infantry forces. We have this Fusilier battalion. We do have artillery. We do have tank battalions. Okay. Fusiliers are in. infantry. I think the bombers, are there only the bombers available? Close support wings available. And tank destroyers, and they can bring in artillery. How much infantry do they have? So he's pretty depleted. He's got quite a lot of assault squads, but that's it, they're a light force. He has anti-aircraft guns. That's about it. And he is a heavily depleted infantry force. And he's also a depleted infantry force, and they have artillery potentially. So this should be an interesting one, and I'll see you in combat in a moment, gentlemen. And here we are in combat. So we do actually have quite a good defensive force. It's going to be a metered engagement though. We are not dug in. So they have infantry forces, we also have infantry. We do have fusiliers. We don't have as much infantry as them, I don't believe. But we will be able to secure. I do know this map fairly well. We have air support. Don't believe they do. So, I don't think they do. I just completely forgot to have a look. No, I don't think they do. If they do, we'll just have to deal with it. Here was the key place last time that we had to capture. So let's get the blitzers up there. And let's get the commander up there. We could do with some MG42s as support. Or MG08s, whatever they have access to. And let's get these individual men. Get them set up in these positions. Obviously there'll always be timestamps as always, in case you don't want to watch me spending ages deploying. Cool. And hopefully we can beat the Russians back again. In the south though, they've had very little success. If they do break through in the north, we do have reinforcements on the way, so it's not end of the world. But it'd be ideal if we can hold them back a bit better. Infantry forces there. There's obviously this position here. They pushed last time quite heavily. So if we can get some infantry up there, that would be ideal to deploy them in the tree lines. Get them up there. Get them covering those positions. If we can, I'd like to actually get them into the buildings. We should be able to manage that actually. If we can get them up quite quick, we should be able to push them in. This hill line as well. Lots and lots of troops basically on the right flank need to get into position. If we can get these guys up here covering the roads a bit. 2 squads up there. Let's get a 3rd squad down here. We do need some recon, so if we get the Fusiliers in, these are all reconnaissance units, so these are fantastic for spotting, obviously. We can get them kind of out there, spotting. We also want a Fusilier down here. Where's a good position to spot from? Try and get that building then. And we'll just sort that out when they get up there. In the middle, these towns are very important. If we can get back to the infantry regiment. So grenadiers. Quickest route's probably down there actually. We can just get them straight into the town, just to stack up our defences. I'm pumped for some combat. I've been watching Terminal List. I just want to pull out an M4 and start spraying, but best thing we've probably got is an STG, or the MP44 should I say. We do have a commander unit here. He's actually going to come down into the town and support them. Do you have any more infantry forces? We do have Panzerschrecks actually. And I do want a couple of these coming up to here to support, and I want another Shrek down here as well. Just in case, I will have you unload there, just to cover the flanks. We do have some Fusilier units down here. We're securing that town. We're going to have to secure this position up here. It's too valuable not to have. So if we go for MG first, I'm trying to get a decent firing position where they won't be completely murdered. That's pretty good. Let's get 1, 2, 3. Get one there. Get one set up there. Is it? I think it's that one that's not been done. There you go. And if we can, let's get a Fusilier, like commander with him. And put him, just get him to undeploy kind of there. We can move up as needed. This town here is also priority for the Fusiliers to take. We need more. Let's get tons in if we can. And let's just swarm it. We intend to take the town as quickly as possible. Get the MG set up there to cover the forest. Another Fusilier there to cover the forest. Lots of reconnaissance. They do have some light weapons. They're not as good as standard infantry for killing, but they can do the job. But they have their advantages. There are some positions they can't see that well, but overlapping fields of fire should do the job. Let's just get them stacked up. Tons of infantry, tons of support. Let's get the commander. They'll have artillery and other support units as well, so we're going to have to be careful. Absolutely. And on the left side, there's lots of forests up here, so we do need Fusiliers stacked up there. MGs as well. He's actually the leader. These are artillery. Now, do we have any infantry support that we can bring down? We can bring some pioneers, just make an infantry force for them. He's the leader, don't want to list him down there. Excuse me. Oh, he's just a leader force, actually. Let's get him down there, and what we'll do is we'll have all of these unload. Let's get the MG set up there. Let's get the Fusiliers set up in the tree lines. And we'll just slowly move down here. We'll get the pioneers with them as well. And then we'll get the commander to unload as well there. Just get some forces to hold the left flank. We do have tank destroyers that can come in later. We do have close air support. Reconnaissance will be priority. They do have anti-air though, so we are going to be very careful with that, I just thought. Get some recon in. Artillery. We should have enough air support to win. Artillery will be very useful. We can get some guns just set up around here. Oh, set. Battery of 3, I think. Can we? I want to deploy them without the truck. You can normally do that, can't you? That's weird. Okay. Oh, just have them on deploy straight away. And should be fine there. Actually, let's get some more artillery stacked up as well. That'll be another battery. And I want a battery down here as well. So that's another one. And then we can actually get another battery of guns, seeing as it is one of our strengths. Definitely been good using the artillery lately. And there we go, that's all 3 batteries there. And then can we get a actual commander unit? We'll get a commander here. He's going to set up. He should be able to chain orders together for both these units back here. And then, excuse me, we can get a commander down here as well. And I'm actually going to set him up. He should be able to chain orders together down here. Unload it position. Right, and that should be it. And we'll launch the battle now. It should be fine. Artillery, unload. Unload. So we've got the artillery on standby. Let's bring the reconnaissance in. I'd like to know exactly what they got. If we use artillery correctly, we should be able to knock them back. I think an aggressive push to just push these units back. They'll have quite a bit of infantry as well, like us. We're getting straight in those positions, which I absolutely adore. Fantastic, man. Get stuck in. Get stuck in. We might be able to use air support on their own terrain more than theirs. Enemy contact straight away. So they're pushing down there. Let's straight away start the artillery on these crossroads. Try to think where they'll actually push through. Hold for now, hold for now. Guns up here already. We'll start bringing some supply trucks in. Infantry's stacking up, getting in position, that's good. There's definitely going to be enemy. So the enemies are pushing. They're going to get close. They're probably going to try and push through these crossroads as well, start firing. Probably going to try and push up there, start hitting them. That's good. We do have these artillery pieces here. If we can, just be ready to engage. They're going to try and run into the artillery, try and smash them. Let's just slow down a little bit. Do we have supply trucks? One there. One there. And oh, who hasn't got one? Don't think you've got one. Here, there. We'll actually bring some air support. I know it's a bit risky, but having some air support would be a good idea. But right now we're actually going to move. If we can move some of the grenadier units up or hunt to that position. And can we, if we can hunt you into there maybe, and hunt you up there with the MG supporting. We've got infantry there, we've got units there. Do we have any more Fusiliers? Not really. That's fine. The commander should be on return fire only. As should some of these commander units here. Down here, if you can, hunt towards those positions if you can. That'd be fantastic. And if you can, hunt towards there and leave the commander hunting towards there. Oh, the artillery is actually hitting really nicely there. Let's slow down a sec. Let's get a evacuate evac if we can. Let's get fire support on those anti-aircraft batteries. Get out of there, get out of there. Let's hit those anti-air positions. If these units want to just push through slowly, and then you on return fire only, just push with. Down here, it doesn't seem like much is actually hitting us, which is good. Zis destroyed. Oh, enemy Zis. Good, good, good. Objective lost. Where? Okay, we're pushing back though. Pushing back. Let's just slow it a sec. If we can hunt to those positions down there and get a nice setup defensively, that'd be fantastic. And then if you want to just push there, enemy air support. Is it a recon plane or is it a bomber? I don't know. Could be a bomber. Looks a bit like a bomber. Crap. They do have some air power. My bad. Yeah, didn't do much. We're still smashing their positions anyway. Can you see down there? You can see pretty well. If UT units can actually push up to there, get Panzerschreck team to hunt to the tree line. This Grenadier force, if you want to push to there, maybe. Actually, hold there for now. Just cover it. The middle positions are secure for now. Infantry-wise, we do have some packs we could probably set up. Grenadiers under attack. What by? Is that artillery or air support? Pulling back, pulling back. Oh, their artillery is hitting us. Slow, slow, slow. Right, one sec. Get these guns ready to fire. Yeah, fire. Run if you can. Get out of there, get out of there. Get out of there, get out of there. Try and get there if you can. Oof. Gotta take some hits. Artillery is responding. You guys want to stop a sec. Stop, stop, stop. Yeah, I know they're under attack. It's a pain in the ass. Hold a sec. If you guys can hunt in that position and see if we can push up into the town a bit. Artillery is hitting the positions, which is fine. These guys actually, if you want to hunt up here, commander's going to support you. Let's just slow down a sec. We do have access to some mortars. If we can get them offloaded here. Is there any more mortars as well? I think there's some ones with the infantry. Fusiliers, get some there. And get artillery leader to also go and support. And then also if we can get these Fusiliers mortars down here. Oh, damn, that was in the middle. If we can get some mortars and stuff set up here, 3, and then get this guy as well set up here. Well, you know, we'll set them up when we can. Objective secured, good. Hopefully we're doing some good damage. We do have air support, but they have a lot of anti-air, which ain't good. We have taken that town. It looks like they're lacking infantry. If you guys can push up and potentially secure some more of the town, that'd be fantastic. I'd like you to push into the forest. A little probing attack. That Fusilier battalion can actually just move on and see what they've got. If we can get into the town and take it, that'd be fantastic. So maybe if we push these guys up a bit. And what we'll do is we'll move the commander up. If we can get the MG up to there, that'd be great. Actually, that's not the best position for the MG. Let's try and look. Well, they're not the best positions anyway. Let's quite a tough town to actually get a decent position. That'd be not too bad. And this Fusilier unit, if you just hold there for now. These on the left are pushing fairly effectively. I think the Pioneers are doing it well. Actually, we can get this guy on deploy at location. These are all should be under unload. Get in there. They've got mortars on standby. That's good. Do you have any recon down here? Fusiliers, if you can just push to that edge, that'd be great. Looks like we've captured that anyway, but if we can encircle and destroy, that'd be fantastic before more units arrive. Artillery's done a good job. I don't think they have enough infantry to really slow us down that well, which is fine with me. Excuse me. A little bit of a fucking throat. So this is it's going pretty well. Have we got any more recon now? More objectives secured, so it's not looking too good for them. We're still in phase A. If we can start pushing these guys forward. Enemy contact. Okay, slow. Don't know if that's an artillery piece or not. But whatever it is, artillery is going to be dropping. It is an artillery piece, yeah. Let's just drop all the artillery we've got in that position. All the artillery can muster there. Get it in quick. Bring a bomber in just in case. It's worth the risk. Pioneers, start pushing forward. And move the commander up with him. He's on return fire. Move them up. Oh, enemy air support's coming in. That ain't good. We are going to probably get hit there a little bit. We lost the MG. That sucks. Move him into there. Artillery's hitting quite nicely there. And the air force. Crap. One sec. Let's hold a sec. Do we have any anti-little air units that can engage? I think they can. So if we can bring these in. Just slow them a sec. Bring all three in. See if we can get some revenge. Bugger. Absolute bugger. Oh, the artillery's hitting us again. He's over there. Over there somewhere. Stop. Ceasefire. We're not seeing much down there, so if we can actually start pushing into the town a bit. That'd be great if we can start reinforcing these positions up here. Get these mortars unlimbered. Do you have any MGs available? We do have some gun systems. We can probably. Oh, we've got packs that we could set up. Maybe set some packs up down there. We set them up here? No. What about down here? We set a nice pack up. Range is 1750 if we can get maybe set up there. Yep. Then what we can do, we can get some infantry set up there. And we can actually try and set some up in there as well. To get a pack up for defence. And oh, get them all back. Evac. Holy crud. Mortars, stop. Fire it well. Not you, not you. You stay there. Get the mortars to start engaging. Oh, they've done it. Good stuff. Ceasefire. We know where the next position is. Fire on there. We are getting hit by artillery. We've spotted them. Can we contact? Oh, look. Hold. Time for Arty to drop. Those anti-aircraft guns, if we can take them out, that's a big win for us. Drop all the Arty you can. You want to fall back. You just move there silently. For now. The Arty should drop on them and do it. The pack still, if we move the pack up to there for now and just wait. If we can get some Fusiliers for spotting, that'd be great. Looks like we've smashed them. Let's start moving through the woods with them. And get that MG08 moved up as well. Try and move them up there. We're going to be entering phase B soon, so they might be able to get more stuff. That's why I'm trying to get these packs set up in nice positions where we can just literally knock the crap out of them. Maybe set him up down that road there. They'll be able to see well. Yeah, set him up there. And the air support, crap. Artillery should be smashing these now. Under attack. What by? Is that artillery? They are firing at him, but maybe need to drop a bit more on him. Where's the artillery coming from? It's there, it's there. Readjust, readjust. Enemy units firing on us. I want that place saturated with artillery fire. Try to hunt to location. Phase B's coming, I can't remember what they're actually going to have. Kind of scary. We're bringing something. Do we have one set? I'll slow down a set. We do have a Shrek team if they could come and unload up here. There is recon. If they could come and unload, maybe up there. Yeah, there's not much else. We do have these big old gunnies. We can upload one there for the middle. Is that it? Is that all we have? Oh, I've got another one. And if we can unload, maybe unload one just here, covering that position. Phase B, I know, yeah. They're falling back, that's great. Artillery's still firing. Come and unload up there, get the packs out. Should kill the rest of those artillery guns. Holy crap. They're not in a good situation at all. They're dead. Cool, cool. Stop. Stop. Artillery's getting smashed up there, that's good. More centrally, I think, if we get Fusiliers to hunt up here. Phase B's be good, I don't know what else they're going to bring. It doesn't look like they've got much coming in, the line's not moving, which is a good sign. Don't like the line moving. They should have Overwatch over there. Do we have any objective secured? Good. It's getting pushed. I like it. I like it. Shrek teams, if you can, move up. Let's get the commander to move up there. MG08 if we can. Move up to there. Mortar's in a decent spot. Get these grenadiers up as well, just in case they try and push. Enemy contact. Slow, slow, slow. Mortar should be in range. They can attack quick. Artillery is still firing there. Let's get some arty dropped on the tree line. Stop, stop, stop. So they are getting hit by artillery, but the mortars should be engaging. Come on, mortars. Target, target, target. Enemy air support. Fall back, fall back, fall back, quickly. If you need to, try and split up. Ooh, that's not good. Mortars are engaging. Pioneers, just hold there. Keep the formation going. Try and lay down some smoke to cover them. Those mortars are firing now. Yes, you're about to get absolutely hammered, lad. You feel brave? You shouldn't do. Oh! Direct hit from the mortars. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. If you can, hunt to location. Holy crap, there's enemy forces hitting from up there. Go slow, go slow. I think it was over there. They just destroyed something. Absolute pain in the ass. Where was it? Found him, found him, found him. One sec. Readjust, readjust. He's over there somewhere. I'm going over here somewhere. Let's just blast him to pieces. 10 seconds though. Oh, I didn't realise it was total defeat in 10 seconds. And that's turned out pretty good for us actually. And there we go. Very happy with that result. I was a bit worried to see what they were bringing, but it seems like we killed, both sides killed a bit. We lost, what did we lose? Some infantry and stuff. They actually lost quite a bit of artillery and anti-air, so that's not too bad. I'll see you in the casualty screen in a moment, gentlemen. And here we are at the casualty screen, and yeah, they lost infantry, we lost a bit, we also lost a bomber. Is it just one? Just one. But it's pushed their forces back, so we'll click OK. And that was a major defeat on their part, and they are completely disorganised, which is great. So the northern flank here is crumbling, which is what I like to see. The southern flank is crumbling. This may potentially be a chance to maybe kind of push a bit of a pincer movement. My main focus is going to be to actually now break the north. If we can push up the south and encircle these forces around this river, we're going to definitely limit their options. The centre just has to hold. That's all the centre needs to do, is hold against this. They have bombarded the heavy armour up here, so that may be able to work. But the ground defence is victorious. Oh, air units. So that, what happened? The ground defence victorious. Battle simulation. Front recon group. And they lost anti-aircraft gun. Oh right, they tried to attack us from there. I'm guessing maybe because they weren't set up already. That's strange. They didn't lose anything, I don't think, though. But we should be able to, make them escape. Oh, that's kind of cool. And it's our turn again, so that's where we're going to end the episode. But that means the Russians are kind of in panic mode. Like, these are cut off. These are disorganised. These aren't in the best way. We could potentially destroy a large amount of units down here. And then the south is, well, it's open to us. We could potentially, if we're really brave, push up to the bridge and try and hem in all these forces. There is armour, there is artillery. But with the reinforcements and the Stug assault battalions coming and the infantry on the way, we also have the potential to push them in the north. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that episode. I certainly did. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone. And you guys have a fantastic evening.